Hi everybody, welcome to Nani's Nest Egg. My name is Sue and today's video is going to be my daughter-in-law and I reupholstering some kitchen chairs. I found some chairs for my daughter-in-law and son on OfferUp. They always have me look, I shouldn't say always, but they've had me look for a few things for them on some of the garage sale or online shopping sites for used items. And I found these mid-century type of chairs. I think that's what it's called. Modern, mid-century modern maybe, but they're beautiful. And it was 4 chairs for $50. And I don't think you could find such a deal in a store. They came white. The chair cushions are white and stained, so we are going to reupholster them. They found some mustard material with a design on it that I really like. I hope you do too. I'll be showing you that as well. But Laine and Emmett do not want to be in the video, so you will see Laine's hands helping out, but just full disclosure, they will not be in the video. So that's it. Look forward to bringing you along, and I hope that these turn out and that you like the video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So here is one of the chairs, and they do not want the white. They would like I want to say it's a mustard colored print, but I'll be showing you that in a little bit. And here is some Otis and Jake content. So cute. But these are beautiful chairs. They just have regular, I don't even know how to explain them, 1990 chairs that they got with a beautiful table. When they first moved into their, they rent a duplex. And they got the chairs at a Goodwill or an Arc when they first moved in, and asked me to look for some chairs that might suit their taste a little more, and I found these. I believe they were, and now we're going to reupholster them. Alrighty, so here we are. Laine is removing the staples from the back of the chair cushions from the white covering, so we can take those off and begin covering it with that mustard colored material that I'm holding up there. I try to bring it around and show it all to you, but because of the where the table is, you only get a view of it in the very bottom left-hand corner of the screen, but you will get a better view later on in the video. Taking these staples out has been quite trying. We have a very small screwdriver that Laine's using, and I went and got some needle nose pliers to assist with the staples that she couldn't get all the way out. And we're just taking them out and bantering a bit with each other about what we're doing here, and we're having a good time bonding over these chair cushions with each other. So here we are still. We're on the last chair cushion. And the nice thing about these cushions is that underneath the dirty white material was a vinyl covering, the original seat covering, so we will not have to use any batting to cushion the seats for comfort, which was a nice surprise. So you can see off to the left of me there are the other 3 that we have already completed. So we're getting a little quicker there. So here Laine is cutting out the material for the first cushion, and we're making sure she does so quite sparingly to use. We probably used too much material, but we wanted to make sure we had enough to cover the cushion with the odd shape to ensure we don't make any mistakes as far as size. So now we begin stapling the material to the back of the cushion. Because of the odd shape and that it is circular, struggle a bit with getting it perfectly around these corners. But it sure did turn out nice in the end. So Laine and I here are both trying to figure out how we want to do it. And the best process that we found was just pulling as tight as we could as we were gathering it over the rounded corners to make it as seamless as possible, and then adding the staples. And here we decided to put a few staples on the other end so that it would hold it tight and not leave any loose material in the middle of the seat of the cushion, since it was upside down and we couldn't keep checking. I hope that makes sense. So I think we're pretty impressed with our first little around the corner there that we've completed. And we just continue on from there. I think that if we leaving on so much material did make it difficult here in the beginning, but once we got our groove, it became much easier. It was very time consuming and stressful here, just making sure everything was perfect and that I didn't leave any wrinkles, or I wanted to make sure it didn't have any bumps or wrinkles or any malformities on the other side. So this one definitely took us longer than the other ones, but it turned out good nonetheless. We just kept checking to make sure everything was going okay.
But not with a staple. No, yeah. I think if I staple myself with a staple, I'm going to go to the ER. I think it's straight.
So we're definitely getting the hang of it now and moving along much quicker. Having 4 hands to do this is definitely a plus. Laine was holding the material and manipulating it around the corners and getting it out of the way as I was stapling along. definitely worked well together on this project, which was nice. We'll definitely be doing more projects with her. It was really a fun thing to do together.
Sir, they haven't even sat on that.
You can sit on it, Cheeky. It's okay. Yeah.
Another thing I forgot to mention that we kept making sure we were doing is there are screw holes to attach the seat to the chair, and we had to make sure we weren't attaching this cover to the cushion, covering those holes.
We can try again. Because we're good at it.
And here Laine is cutting off some of the excess material to make it easier to attach the material some more as we work our way around. And again, she is holding it as I staple along.
You're like, I'm just going to be over here on my phone. I'm running out, you guys.
Again, we got to the point where Laine had to cut off some excess material to make it easier to attach to the seat cushion. And there's a quick little sneak peek at what we've completed. Got a few areas where there were some, I don't know, call them bubbles, so I went back through and just tightened it up a bit in those areas. Now we're putting the finishing staples on the front part of the cushion,
I mean, they're also oddly shaped. It's not going to...
which at that time we thought that was the back part of the cushion, but once we attached it back to the chair, we realized it was the front. We got a good laugh out of that. Because we kept saying, or she kept saying, it doesn't matter, it'll be the back part of the cushion anyway, and it was the front. Because she thought I was being too much of a perfectionist. Alrighty, so we're heading into the final stretch of getting this on here. Alrighty, so we are heading into the final stretch here of covering the seat. I'm having Laine remove a few of these staples, and I am pulling them out because they got stuck in there, but I just want to make sure it's perfect, so I restapled them. And one thing I didn't get a recording of is that we went back through and used my glue gun to reinforce the material to the back of the chair. I'm not sure where that footage went, but it did not make it to my camera for some reason, but we did do that when we finished this step of putting all the staples in. There we go. I'm having another staple removed. Not too much of a perfectionist, but didn't want any bubbles showing from the other side. There we go, putting the final staples in. It's such a great feeling. And so here Laine is sitting on the floor, putting in the screws to the chair. She was adamant that she wanted to be the one to do the first chair. I think it was such a joy to be able to do this and see the final project. Here she's finishing up tightening them. And here's a quick glimpse of what the other chairs look like without the seat cushions. And then here is the finished product. It's just gorgeous. And then here it is at their kitchen table in their home. I just love it. Hope you do too. Thanks for watching, and please do like and subscribe. Let us know what you think of these chairs. Bye-bye.